What's up, guys? Welcome back to our podcast called The Blue Room. I'm your host, Joel. With me, I got Eric and Mac. Make sure to follow us on our other platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for every episode coming out every Tuesday and Saturday. Mac, you were telling me the other day, and I'm pretty sure you want to share with the rest of the audience your scary stories that you were telling me at work. And I know you have a lot of scary stories, bro. Because you be
Can
like,
I say the resident name? No.
no,
I can't.
no. You could just say resident.
It's just
Say
like their
resident.
experience. That's why that they were saying, like that they're hearing someone or taking a bat. I don't know if it's either
Bat
they
or bat?
having a
So it's a person at a retirement home that's telling you the
yeah.
story.
It's either they have like a cognitive issue that they're like seeing things. I'm not so sure, or it's a ghost. I'm not so sure, but for sure I'm seeing ghosts over there.
They did shrooms like this dude before
Yeah.
the podcast started.
Yeah, he did. But anyways,
Hold on, before you tell the scary story, I gotta crack this open
Me too. Hold on.
You saw him, he was like,
because I gotta get drunk before you
ASMR.
start scaring us.
talk about the taste. Now, these are what? Aqua Fresca?
These are modelos. This is the second episode of us chilling modelo.
Aqua
please.
Fresca Modelo Sanja Flavor.
Yeah,
And I got myself
sponsor us.
my
Yeah,
Aquafina.
Aquafina water.
You know,
People are gonna be like, bro, Aquafina water is trash, dude.
it's actually Don Julio in here,
Yeah.
guys.
There's a lot of salt in that.
Modelo sponsor us. It's pretty good, right? It's not that bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad. Like it. But anyways, so I don't know. Some of the other seen it too, where we work at. I'm not trying to scare anyone or anything at work, but in the basement, in the storage room, there's a ghost in there.
Oh, really?
There is. It's a tall ass ghost.
Oh shit!
It's not just me that didn't see it. There's a old that used to work there. He was but now he's a nurse.
Oh
But-
shit!
He's seen it.
Oh.
He's seen it too,
Yeah.
dude. Like he came up in the dining room like scared as fuck when
Oh
he sees
shit!
it.
He's like,
Oh, I
hey,
think
bro,
I
I
heard-
saw a big ass dude in there. He was freaking eating all the snacks.
It's probably one of the cooks.
That's
Yeah,
probably
but- but that
he's
was
probably
me.
the one took the fucking lobster.
Yeah, I know, right?
Imagine.
We're still talking
that's
about
right,
it.
I
lobster
forgot
that
about
fucking
They're like inside
disappeared.
No, I
joke.
believe where we work, it's haunted for sure.
yeah, for sure. Even in like when I'm walking by
Oh, we
myself,
gotta-
we gotta censor that out too.
Don't
Don't
say
say
that.
that.
Yeah.
Don't say names.
like in third floor,
Yeah.
In our third floor facility.
yeah,
Yeah.
on the whatever it is, like on those, if you're like going home, like clocking out, but
Yeah.
it's dark, like in where we work
Yeah.
out, there's no street lights or
yeah.
anything.
Oh yeah. It's super
It's all
dark. at
dark.
night.
Super
Yeah.
dark. So you walk over there, and then sometimes when you just like kind of look at the windows on third floor, sometimes there's like
People looking out. Like,
I don't know
shit.
if people, a person or something.
Well, that was me, dude.
I
That was
know.
you. I was like,
I was trying to get
mad,
something.
I'm mad that you get
That's
to leave
what-
and I'm fucking
I
stuck
know,
in here.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why sometimes I don't even look. 'cause,
Yeah, you're walking like this. You're walking like.
No, I do believe, Mac, though. Like it is kind of true that like where we work, it is kind of haunted. It's it's a retirement home. You're gonna
Yeah.
expect people that end up being there. It's for the rest of their lives, and yet they get put there. People die. It's the way of life, and spirits. I'm guessing they stay there. It's kind of
They
like a
come back.
hospital.
They're trying to come back and clap some.
Hey,
They're trying to do round two. You know what I'm saying?
Round two,
The
run
thing
it back.
is,
Run it back.
they die comfortably.
Oh no, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. It's it's a way of
The comfort
resting,
that they
comfort. You don't
provide.
have to- yeah. It's not
that's
other,
crazy, dude.
but
Uh-huh.
So,
kind of
well,
yeah. I was gonna
let's
say
say,
now cutting back to mine. I wouldn't say is as scary as. I mean, it might not be scary for the viewers, but it was kind of scary for me because you have to be there at the moment when it happens, and it has happened to you. It has to happen to you for you to be like, oh shit, yeah, I've gone through something like that. But I remember Mexico, typical, shit
yeah,
happens in
everything
Mexico.
happens in your origin country. nothing
Yes,
happens here.
exactly, bro. And then
Has to.
we were there living for a year, and we were living in my grandma's house that she owns. She passed away, but rest in peace. But R.I.P. Their world.
Pour one out for the homie.
And yeah. So she
You
like
guys
we were
did that
living
too?
there, and my mom had bought this Chucky doll, and it actually the Chucky was from the seed of Chucky. You know when a seed of Chucky is when he's all like stapled. and
Oh
shit? I
yeah,
think
he
it's
got
the
like
seed one, right?
stitches and
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, I think it's Seed or Bride, one of those. But
Sure
for the
it's
one
the
where he's like
Annabelle?
all stapled and shit. So my mom she was like a big fan of the Chucky movies, and back in Mexico they sell like the actual dolls, like life-size dolls, like the actual replica ones. So then one night, you know, we've had it for a couple while. One night, my brother was working at one of those like shops. It's kind of like a liquor store, but in Mexico it's called different. You know, if I say the name, you guys won't understand. But just think of it as a liquor store or like a 7-Eleven. So he was getting ready to go to work, and then as he was getting up, he saw the Chucky doll sitting down on the couch. And this is like 4 or 5 in the morning. Okay, no one's awake. You know, my dad's not awake at that time.
Like, kick that shit over.
Right now, we're living in vacation for a whole year. We're on vacation. My dad wasn't working. My mom was, because you know they had money. They were inheriting stuff that my grandma had left them and stuff. So yeah, all that stuff happened, and then my brother was going in, you know, to work because he wanted to work.
Yeah.
So then, as he was getting up and leaving, he saw the Chucky doll on the couch, you know, in the living room, just chilling there, and he was like, "Whatever, none of it, whatever. The doll's there." And then when he came back to go get, I think he said he went to go get the brush.
Yeah.
And then as he was gonna walk outside, because in the living room we had a big mirror, so he was gonna go do it. He saw the Chucky doll in the hallway.
Oh,
like, waiting for him.
hell! I was just freaking standing there.
No, and I kid you not. He said that no one was awake. He was like, he yelled at my mom. He didn't yell at, but he was like, "Mom," and like he even looked, and he
Like,
didn't
someone's
trip.
fucking with me.
Yeah, because he
Someone's
thought,
fucking
oh, someone's fucking with me. So
Yeah.
he just went over, like the Chucky doll was like right where the table is. So he like looked over to see if anyone was around the corner, like if he heard him, like the fuck.
Yeah.
And then like he kind of put it back in the couch. As he was leaving, bro, as he was closing the door, he turned back. I don't know how people close doors. You know, some people, they look back as
They
they're
look
closing
back,
the
or you
door.
turn
Some people
around,
just
they-
turn around. They go.
Yeah.
He looked back, and the Chucky doll was like this.
Oh hell!
Yeah. And then
nah.
after he was at work, he called my mom. He was like, "Hey, like, were you guys fucking with me? Like, was this
With the
someone
doll,
doing
yeah,
this?"
someone
Yeah,
in
and they're
there.
like, "No." Like, well, and he explained it. The next day, my mom threw it out, bro. She was like, "Fuck that."
what
She
the
goes,
fuck?
"It's funny because she said, I thought you guys were fucking with me too because last night the Chucky doll was in front of my door in the room."
Oh, what?
He's like, and I thought it was you guys. And then he's like, and he's like, "Oh, so no, it's like it wasn't us." Like, you know, saying, "Oh, so you weren't like, you know, playing?" Like, no, it's not a joke. So it could be
Yeah.
that like,
Yeah.
you know, shit happens in Mexico. It could be that maybe a
It
ghost
was
possessed the
haunted
doll.
or
It got
something.
haunted.
Maybe
The
it
house
was
was
It
haunted.
was the real Chucky.
The
isn't it?
real
that-
Chucky, yeah.
Or
So-
Annabelle.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
no,
shit.
and I still till this day I remember my brother calling my mom because I was around my mom when that happened, and I was just like, "Oh shit!" And we threw that shit right away. We threw it far, so it didn't come back. We
You
threw that
sure
shit.
it's
We
not-
drove far. We threw that shit far.
You get back and it's already sitting there.
Hell
You're
no!
like, oh.
I'm going back to fucking. I'm going back to California, bro. Fuck this shit.
You sure
But
it's
the-
not you? Because, you know, you tend to forget.
Hell no.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but the thing is that we were living there for years because my grandpa passing away and then my grandpa. So this was from my mom's side.
Yeah.
My grandpa passing away too. So we were there for longer, and then we just ended up staying for a bit and ended up turning up to a year, going to school there. But and then we came back to
Wait,
California.
your
but-
grandpa's still alive?
from my dad's side.
What about your mom's side?
No.
You sure? Is your grandpa a joker?
Maybe he was fucking with you.
Yeah.
No,
No, because he was in
around.
California.
Oh. okay.
Oh,
But
you mean the
still.
one that passed away?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, maybe
I
he was
don't know.
messing
Maybe
with
he
you
was
guys.
messing
Yeah,
with you
he was
guys.
maybe- He's freaking up in heaven, freaking cracking up because he's fucking with you guys. Like you guys.
Oh yeah, hey,
are
I
gonna
don't know,
have
but
fun with this one.
that's one for sure. One of the scariest because after that, because it was literally like the life size doll of like Chucky. Like
Yeah.
just think of it as a replica. And just imagine you waking up and he's just on the hallway like that.
You guys don't have
Oh,
those dolls
shit.
that, like follow the eye of the person?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
where it's
yeah,
just like you're
those-
straight, but it's like it looks like it's
yeah,
following you.
yeah.
Wherever you go, it follows you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's funny. So I actually have also a story from it's a doll one too.
Mhm.
So this is back when I was in I think it's like 6th grade, I think, or something like that. Or
Mhm.
no, actually I think it was earlier, maybe like 4th grade.
Mhm.
So I was in elementary school here, and I went over to one of my friend's house, and I forgot what we were playing with, but we had those box of nerds. the
Candy?
big- the nerd
Oh, I know
candy,
what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
and we knocked it over, and it fell on the carpet,
Uh-huh.
and so my friend, he was like trying to pick them up one by one, and I'm like, bro, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a vacuum or something? And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's in my mom's room. And his mom was a very big collector of like porcelain dolls.
Oh hell no!
And then so I knew because they had some in the living room, like in case.
So you kind of like, oh
Yeah, and she's Mexican also. She had like a case, kind of like when people have the crystal cups
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But it was like dolls inside that case,
Oh,
and it was
shit.
like small little dolls, but they were all porcelain.
yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, there's see, even right now I'm fucking getting
The
goosebumps.
chills,
I'm
like-
getting fucking goosebumps, dude." So like, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's in my mom's room. Just get the vacuum." And so I go to the room, and like where he lived, there was like 3 bedrooms, and it was like the long hallway, and the last room on the right was the master room.
Yeah.
His mom.
Yeah.
Or his mom's room or whatever. And I go in there, and she has a whole bunch of porcelain dolls
Yeah.
inside there. But I noticed in particular one that there's one. Look, I'm getting the fucking chills
I
again.
could tell, look,
yeah,
dude.
because it fucking scared me.
Zoom
dude.
in, I'm
Yeah, freaking the chills on
No,
my
I
head.
can see
Yeah,
it.
freaking goosebumps. And so I walk in, and then the vacuum is right at the entry, so I don't have to go into the room.
Yeah.
But I look
You
like in
pick?
front of the bed, on the side of the bed, and there's a porcelain doll. Like the house is carpet. The porcelain doll standing like maybe like 3-4 feet away from the wall. It's just like, and I was like, that's a really awkward
Way to place it, yeah.
to place it, because it's like right in the middle. Like nobody puts their shit right
Yeah,
in the middle of the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
But I didn't think anything of it because I'm like, it's not my room, so maybe that's how she organizes it or
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
And then so I go back, and then as we start vacuuming, I told my friend like, hey bro, his name is David, and I'm like, hey bro, like what the fuck is like up with your mom's room? Why is there that doll just like right in the middle of the room? He's like, doll. And he's like, well, which one? And I was like, no, yeah, there was a doll like right at the foot of the bed, and it's like 2 feet away from the wall. Like why your mom keep it there? He's like, there shouldn't be any doll there. And then we go back into the room, and I'm like, look, let me show you. And the doll is up against the wall now, and it's like
Oh hell,
leaning back.
bro.
and I was like, and I'm like, I swear, like it was further away from the wall when I saw it. And he's like, no, he's like, that's not possible to. And he goes over and he picks up the doll, and the doll doesn't balance itself because its feet are like crooked.
Yeah,
It's not possible for it to stand up. It leans forward or it leans back.
yeah.
That's why when it came back, it was leaning up against the fucking wall. So I was like, how the fuck was it standing up on the carpet, like 2 feet away from the wall?
And then it's back.
No. And then when I come
They
back,
went-
it's leaning back.
Yeah.
And then when
Back.
he picks it up and tries to stand it up, it doesn't stand up right. Because the fucking balance of it is weird.
That's
That it either
crazy.
leans forward and it falls on
Yeah,
its own, or it
yeah,
leans
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, it was standing up.
That's crazy.
And I was like,
bro.
what the fuck?
And like if you said like if he leans forward, it'll fall.
Yeah, it'll fall forward, or
Yeah.
if there's, but it's like one of those, like when you're trying to get a quarter and trying to balance that
yeah,
shit on
yeah,
its
yeah,
side.
yeah.
It was like that, where it just kept leaning back. And I'm like, I swear, like I saw up against where it was up against the mirror.
Mhm.
It was up against the mirror on the wall,
Mhm.
and like those freaking the closets that have glass on the closet door
slides and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
that sliding one. I could see myself like, and it was farther away from the glass.
Yeah.
And then when we go back, it's leaning
It's
up against
leaning-
the glass, and I can't see the back of
That's
it
a
anymore.
trip.
And I was like,
Damn.
That's a trip.
and then I'm fucking getting goosebumps again.
Yeah, that's a trip. That's a trip,
And I was like,
bro.
"Wait, what the fuck?" And then, but then I was thinking about it, like, well, there's no way that shit was. Maybe I just saw it wrong. or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But then, like later on with the game, I'm like, no, that shit was.
You rethink it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was away from the wall, and like a good distance too. It was like maybe 2-3 feet away, and it's not like something where
Damn.
like maybe it's just a little bit further. No, it was like right in the middle of the fucking room.
That's crazy, bro.
Imagine that was you, Joe. What
I was
would
like,
you
hey, give me a hug.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
like, oh, me like witnessing that?
do?
Oh,
yeah, and then so I brought it up later to my friend's mom,
Uh-huh.
and it was a couple of weeks later, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw one of the dolls, and she's saying, oh yeah, that's my protector. She's saying like that
Yeah,
that doll
that's
protects.
true.
Yeah.
I know someone that has a protector.
There's a name
They
for
do.
it in Spanish. I forgot what she said, but she said it in Spanish.
They
so
said
that's
like a guardian.
like your guardian angel,
Guardian
yeah,
angel.
kind of like that. And she
Wow.
was saying that that doll didn't want me to be in the room,
Whoa.
and I was like, what the fuck is that doll gonna do to me?
Mhm.
Yo.
My wife.
He said 14?
Yeah.
Nah.
I know
V
someone.
card?
No. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
My wife friend had a guardian too.
Yeah.
He talked to him whenever he had a problem. He said that he's there for her to like lean on her or whatever. But as soon as she did something like in particular that is really bad,
Yeah.
that's when the guardian left and
Oh,
didn't
what
come
the
back.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
So it's like
Yeah.
a sin, huh?
It's
Like,
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking haunted dolls, dude. That's freaking.
But that
creepy.
one it will never hurt you. He said that, like if it's a guardian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never went back into that room. I was like,
I bet
nah,
I
fuck
wouldn't
no,
either,
dude.
bro.
We were like, we left the freaking vacuum outside, and then yeah, and that's
What
something
is
that
it?
just remembered me though. Well, you know what we did after we fucking vacuumed the nerds?
What?
We poured those shits out and we ate them.
Bro. Bro. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, so what happened to the nerds?
Yeah, no.
I was like more interested in the nerd part.
I mean, this is
story.
when I was drinking in 3rd, 4th grade, so I don't know
of
how old
course
I
you
was.
won't remember.
Yeah, that was like, but
You
like,
don't know
I was
anything.
fucking just like,
Yeah.
hey, but these shits are still good. And it was the big ass box, the ones that you get.
You're
from
like,
the
I'm not
movie
gonna
theater.
make
We
them
gotta
go to
fucking
waste.
Eat these shits, dude.
I
We
gotta
can't
eat
get them
these.
to waste.
All right, guys, that's it for our episode. Our little scary
Spooky
episode,
stories.
spooky stories. We'll probably say this for Halloween. No, I'm kidding. We're almost getting to that
Yeah, we're
season
almost
two.
there.
We're almost there. So.
We'll do Halloween episode for
Hey,
Halloween. Yeah, we'll
dressed
come
up
in
too.
costumes.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that, guys. Make sure to follow us on the other
Joe.
platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And make sure to stay tuned for other new episodes coming out every Tuesday and Saturday. And make sure to follow and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Take
All right.
care.